Hey, what's up, guys? Just wanted to show off this newly writ dyed ad20.5. You have, well, this started its life as a digicam, as you can see, but I just got finished with some purple writ dye, and I'm actually pretty happy with the result. I think it looks pretty cool. See how the interior of the scales took a little bit more of the color than, of course, the exterior did. Just kind of got dark on the exterior, but still looks pretty sweet. This was about 3 minutes in the writ dye. I just threw it on my little pocket rocket stove, heated it up. Just the dye, didn't do any vinegar or anything like that. And actually I did not disassemble. So I just threw a zip tie on the notch there, the slot, and dunked it in. About 3 minutes, maybe a little bit longer. But yeah, used probably 2 tablespoons of dye for about 500 milliliters of water-ish. And like I said, it came up pretty sweet. After that, I just blasted it with some compressed air, lubed her up, and I'll just keep an eye on it, make sure there's no hidden moisture in there. But other than that, I think it came out pretty sweet. I'm not too big of a fan of the digicam. I don't know, just not the coolest vibe for me, but I'm waiting on some OG Goat Lexan scales for this bad boy. And so in the meantime, I just figured throw some purple on it. And like I said, I think it came out pretty damn sweet. This one does have a crine, hope I'm pronouncing that correctly, crine regrind, which is just ridiculous. Looks freaking cool. And it is super thin. I don't even think it's gonna focus on that, but super thin, very slicey. Highly recommend that. They are pricey for sure, but I think that's a worthwhile upgrade for especially the ad20.5s relative to their size. They have some pretty thick stock. A lot of people talk about that. So they don't cut the best, but with a regrind like that, really helps the performance quite a bit. But yeah, for anybody out there that's kind of interested in writ dyeing or trying it out, it is a little bit scary to go for it, but I tried it on one of my old militaries with the Jade G10, and it came out actually quite a bit more translucent than this, or lighter than this. But I mean, of course, these had the dark spots, so that makes sense. But that gave me a little bit of courage, and I just sent it. But yeah, it's good stuff. Hopefully anybody else that's on the fence or at least wants to see it, this kind of gives you an idea of what some of the color would look like. A couple tablespoons of dye, couple, about, well, I guess it's a little bit more than 500 milliliters of water, roughly 2 water bottles worth of water, so 32 ounces. And that's the result there, about 3 minutes. So it wasn't a high dye concentration. A lot of people were saying, or it seemed like some of the others online, they were putting a lot more dye. This wasn't very much, but it stayed in a lot longer. Other people were like, oh, you only need 30 seconds. This was a little bit longer, but you can just keep pulling it out, check out the color, and dunk it back in, rinse it off afterwards. Hopefully that gives somebody else a little bit of courage to try it out. Sounds like from the reading I've done online, this is mostly surface, since G10 isn't really porous, so it's not gonna, seep in or anything. So any damage or scratches or anything will probably just pull back up the original color, which, like I said, not too bad. This is just an interim, but I don't know, even as an interim, I think it looks pretty badass. Way better than just the old-fashioned, camo you see. It's a dime a dozen. Everybody has that digicam around there, so this is a good way to show a little bit of your flair. Anyway, Like I said, hopefully that gives somebody some courage. You guys take it easy. We'll see you later.